Good afternoon and welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Mark and I'm going to take you for a walk around our 2013 Renault Megane RS265 Trophy hatchback this afternoon. That's a mouthful in itself actually. Starting off at the front of the car, there are a few things I'd like to point out. Obviously we've got HID headlights, so you've got headlight washers adjacent to them as well. Colour-coded front parking sensors, daytime running lamps. And how good does the black look running through the middle of the nose of the car? No real standout touch-up marks or scratches on the bonnet or anywhere around the front there. And as we come around to the driver's side, as you can see, that the really distinctive RS alloy wheels. Really good depth of tread on our tyres as well. No scratches on the alloys for that matter also, which is really important. We've got the distinctive black outer mirrors with the indicator in the mirror itself, and also proximity keys, so our access to the car by the buttons on our front doors. If I want to be critical, there is a little bit of paint just off that alloy wheel at the rear, but I'm probably being fairly picky now. And as we move around towards the tailgate of the car, a few things to point out here. Obviously all our distinctive Renault Megane badging, the clear tail lights which just give it that little hint of class. We've got colour-coded reverse sensors. We've got a reverse camera as well, which we'll touch on shortly. Our tailgate spoiler with the high mount stop light as well. And once again, paying attention to how well this car presents. A couple of minor little imperfections on the left-hand rear alloy wheel, but paintwork in particular presents as new. And as we move down towards the left-hand front of the car, once again, just some minor little bits of paint have come off that alloy wheel. You know, obviously consistent with the age of the car being a 13 model. And then the last thing that we'll just touch on while we're doing the exterior is the panoramic roof as well. So overall exterior condition of this car, I'm actually really happy with it. So we'll have a little bit of an exciting chat now and talk about the performance of this car. Powered by a little 2-litre turbo motor, certainly going to give us the performance we want. 195 kilowatts of power out of this little baby and 360 newton meters of torque, being a little turbo. But the good thing is it delivers 8.2 litres combined per 100 k's. So considering the power that you've got at your disposal, 732 litres out of a 732 kilometres out of a 60 litre tank of petrol is really good fuel economy. So round at the rear of the car now, even though it looks like a really small compact 3-door hatch, we've got really good depth in the actual storage area in the back of the hatch. So that's actually a really good size luggage compartment underneath. And pay attention to how well the carpets look. You know, it doesn't look like it's had a lot of storage in there in its life so far. Under that cover, you've then got another cover to have that little extra storage compartment, and then underneath that we've got our spare wheel as well. So all nice and compact in there, but not losing all of that space. So here we are inside the Renault Megane now, and we'll run through all of the features. More importantly, it's going to be a really important one. Just pay attention to how new this car presents. On our driver's armrest, all of our power window switches, well, there's only 2 of them, and then all of our exterior mirror controls as well there. Moving to the steering wheel or the actual arm, auto wipers on our right hand side here, then all of our controls for our audio, radio and media, our Bluetooth button incorporated on that as well. Leather wrapped steering wheel, which is height and reach adjustable, so it is telescopic in its operation, and it's a push of the lever forward in this particular model to lock it into position. Auto headlights as well, and then of course we have our set and cancel button for our cruise control. I'll show you where the master switch is as we move through the video. Our multifunction screen right up in front of us there, in a really good position to actually see it. Not that we should be watching it when we're driving it anyway. all of our controls for our dual zone climate control air conditioning, and then all of our master controls for our audio here as well. As I mentioned earlier in the video, it is 2 proximity keys, extremely expensive keys, so it's good that we've got both of them. And then just insert the card into the cavity there, push button, start. As long as your foot's on the brake, the vehicle, as long as the clutch is depressed, the vehicle will start. 6-speed manual gearbox. Obviously we just lift our little knob on our gear stick up to select reverse in this particular car, and you have a look at the reverse camera, the clear picture that we have behind us just for the safety in reversing. All of our media master control switches, which incorporates obviously our map and navigation. So it does incorporate satellite navigation as well. As I mentioned earlier, our master control for our cruise. And we do have our handbrake, leather wrapped handbrake too, very nice. And leather wrapped console lid. And a good little storage compartment in there as well. Now we'll have a little bit of a scan around the interior, paying attention to a few things. Full leather interior. Obviously we have the Sport RS racing seats in this car. We've got also leather inserts in our door trims as well, with the distinctive black handle. And I really like the fact that you'll never forget to put your seatbelt on because they're bright red. So just something that little bit different to give you that car that's got the point of difference. The other really important thing is airbag safety. We've got 7 airbags, so front side curtain airbags. Oh no, 6 airbags I think. Front side and curtain, obviously ensuring that you're in an extremely safe motor car. And last but not least, we'll just have a look at the servicing that this car's had so far in its life. Pretty much around every sort of 7,000 to 8,000 kilometres this car's been serviced. So serviced at Prestige Mechanics as well. So that's a really good service history also. So I hope this has given you a really good idea of the quality of our little Renault Megane. You know, if I could think of 3 compelling reasons why I'd buy this car: the K's, really low K's, the 6-speed manual, and the fact it's got a little 2-litre turbo. Great little car. Give us a call, 99070555, and one of our staff will be able to assist you further.